followers, likes, shares, comments, all of those, they're the currency of social media, but you are the commodity. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about social media and mental health. I, as you know, have my notes ready and prepared. So if I'm looking down, obviously you all know I'm just checking my notes. So in the previous video, one of the previous video, I'll try and link the, what's this thing called? That little card thing, so that you can click on it to go view that video first, because then everything else in this video will also make sense. Or I will leave the link to that video in the description box below. So in that previous video, we were discussing mindset. We were talking about how basically how mindset is a set of attitudes or beliefs that one holds, and those set of attitudes and beliefs that you hold influence your life, basically your perspective about life. So how you experience life, what you think about life, and all those things. So just for a bit of context, you can go ahead and watch that video, then come back to this one. So before I even go further, I know in the, what is this thing called? In the title, I spoke about we're going to be discussing the algorithm. This is not a video about how to grow your following on social media. It's not about how to, beat the algorithm to get more followers. It's not one of those videos, but we will be discussing the algorithm nonetheless. So yeah, okay, let's get to the point of this particular video. Okay, so the app that I will be focusing on or discussing with regards to that affects mental health will be Instagram, but this can really apply to Twitter, it can apply to WhatsApp, it can apply to Facebook, it can basically apply to anything. I'll just keep referring to Instagram just because it's easier. So I think most of us, if not all, have Instagram, and that's just where you just exposed to a whole different kind of life. We even call it the influencer life, or some people call it the Instagram life, where you just see people living their best lives. They are driving stunning cars, they have stunning clothes, designer bags, designer clothes. People our age are just doing amazing things on social media, even if sometimes it's not material things. It could be something like a career, when you see maybe people your age graduating, or you see them getting business deals or getting apartments. So all of those things, you are exposed to them on social media, and what that can do is that it can actually lead to this culture of comparing. You end up comparing yourself, but this girl's only 22, how can she afford this? Do you know what I'm saying? This girl, or that person is my age, how are they where they are? And the comparison that happens on social media is not just the people's content, like it's not just their daily lives or their lives look better than mine. It's also social media is crazy. You compare so much that it's possible that you are even comparing accounts. Like you're like, hey bo, literally I'm posting about makeup, this person is posting about makeup. I started a year ago, this person started last week. How are they having more followers than me? Am I boring? Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's just so many areas that can just provide a platform for you to be comparing yourself to people, and that can have detrimental effects on your mental health. It can make you anxious, like, why am I not interesting enough? Why are people engaging more with her content than mine? We're literally producing the same thing. It can do that. It can cause anxiety. It can cause people to be depressed. One of the reasons why Instagram removed likes is because there was an impact on people's mental health. And another thing that you really need to be aware of is that social media works with people's psyche, where, before we even get to that, there is a documentary called The Social Dilemma that I think probably almost everyone has watched it. It also speaks about just the effect of social media on mental health, and I highly recommend that you do check it out. So I had a bit of a disruption, so I hope I know where I am. Anyway, child, so I was saying that social media plays on your psyche. That's what they capitalize on, and that's just the truth. I'm just someone who feels like it's important to know what you're getting yourself into. if that makes any sense. So yes, you know that social media is playing on your psyche, but you decide to engage anyway. It's better than just going in blindly. So social media plays on your psyche, where followers, likes, comments, shares, or anything like that is the currency of social media, is how you are deemed rich, if I could put it that way, in social media. However, you are the commodity, so you are selling yourself for that currency. I hope you're following. So in a nutshell, followers, likes, shares, comments, all of those, they're the currency of social media, but you are the commodity. So you're selling yourself, you're selling your idea. It's your pictures that you're putting up, it's your personality that you're putting out there, and how people respond to that is basically how you'll get rich on social media, or you'll get social media famous. And I think it's a very important thing to be aware of, in my opinion, because now if you're putting yourself out there and you are not getting as many likes as the next person or whatever, you end up thinking, oh, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with the content that I produce? So you can easily internalize, that is the word, you can easily internalize either your success or failure on social media. But the amount of likes that people get, the amount of followers that they get and comments on whatever, is affected by a lot of things. So I'm someone who, I enjoy studying algorithms. It's such a weird thing. I enjoy studying how YouTube works. I enjoy studying how Instagram works. I've never really paid attention to Twitter, but mainly Instagram. I love studying the algorithm and, you know, how they do and how it works. And there's a lot of factors that affect how many people see your post, how many, my notebook nearly fell, how many people see your post, how many people engage with your post, and all of those things. And how the algorithm essentially works is, the first time you download the app, what you find is random things, right? Or at least you think they're random. But on YouTube, mainly what you will find before you start, because each person's social media is different, because social media focuses a lot on giving people personalized experiences. So the first time you open, you make an account, you see random things on YouTube, you're most likely to get whatever is trending. You will see on the homepage, it will be like a kid playing a guitar and it has 5 million views, but you normally get the trending things or videos that are viewed the most with YouTube. With Instagram, however, you get whatever is deemed as being beautiful at the time. You're more likely to get beautiful women who have these bodies that I don't know where they grabbed them from, perfect skin, just European features as well, very rich people, mainly white. That's just the kind of vibe that you get as your default. And then from there, that's what you get, because that's what the algorithm, or that's what's currently deemed desirable. So that's the first thing that you will get when you sign up. And then moving on from that, you then decide what Instagram gives you. So the content that you engage with is essentially the content that you will consume. So it's very important to realize that you can shape your content. You can shape what you are exposed to on social media. It's not that much out of your hand. It's not that much out of your hand. You can really manipulate the algorithm in such a manner that whatever you see brings you joy, brings you peace, educates you, motivates you. So if you go on social media and you leave feeling crappy and you leave feeling some type of way, then it's about time to manipulate your algorithm so that it suits you and so that it serves you. So I decided that, I spend a lot of time on social media. When I'm on Instagram, I better get the things that I like. So if you were to see my Instagram right now, the first thing that you will see is mental health things, whether it's mental health codes or how to take care of your mental health, or different types of what are eating disorders, just anything educational, motivational, uplifting, how to heal mental health things. And then the next, or things to do with EQs, like how to, just improve your emotional being, because from my channel, you can tell that's right up my alley. And then other than that, you'll see a lot of school things. My studying needs a lot of repetition, a lot of memorizing. So as I scroll through Instagram, I know other people want to escape from their schoolwork, but for me, I like it when, a mnemonic pops up on how to remember whatever facts, and I don't necessarily learn them, I just save them, so then later whenever I'm studying that topic, I'll be like, oh, I remember there was a picture that can help me remember from Instagram. So that's how I use Instagram to my benefit. And then another thing that you will find, other than the mental health and schoolwork, you'll find a bit of fashion, and you will also find obviously the people that I know, and you'll find just a few influencers that I like, or a few people that motivate me. They don't have to be influencers, really, just it could be just the girl next door, but if they, you know, I like how they work, honey, I'll be following them. So that's how I wanted my Instagram to be, and I made sure that's all that I get exposed to. And and another thing that you will see definitely on my Instagram is that the girls there look like me. I made sure the body types, they're the same body types as me. I made sure they have the same skin tone as me. The people who are there who are ridiculously rich, like I follow people like Kifilo Mabote. I don't mind, I love it. I'm like, yes, queen, get you what's yours, so I don't feel some type of way. The moment there is someone or an account of some sort that's making you feel some type of way, block. That's the first thing you need to do in order to change your algorithm. Okay, so now we're going to be discussing how you can change your algorithm so that the content that you get nourishes you. You know, the first thing that you need to use is the block button. Listen, blocker, Instagram blocker, what? Block it. If someone makes you feel some type of way, or they make you feel envious, and sometimes people don't go out of their way to feel envious, but if someone is busy posting and they're going out every weekend and you're thinking, I can't afford to go out every weekend, why's my life so boring? The moment you're starting to feel negative feelings towards their posts, you block them. If it's someone you can block, for example, let's say it's someone you know, and you feel like, yo, if I block them, they're gonna think we have beef. Mute them, use the mute button. Either block them or use the mute button, because when they're about Instagram, if you use the mute button, you're never going to see that person again. So in that way, they're not blocked, they don't think there's beef, and you know, you still get what you want. And the thing is, it's not even personal. It's not even a personal thing. It's not about them, it's about you. It's about the experience that you want to have when you're on social media. And if their posts induced any feelings of being unwanted, if their posts produce any feelings of, I don't know, envy and not motivation, then you just block them. So you block whatever you don't like, or you mute at the least whatever you don't like. Then from there, what you want to do is you want to save what you do like. So if you like a certain person, or if you like, let's say for example, for me, school things, I had to like start searching for accounts that have that, and I have to save. So if you don't know how to save, when you're looking at a picture on Instagram, there's the heart button, which is the like, and then there's the comment, and there is the share, which is like a little arrow. Then at the end, there's a bookmark. That's how you save. So you just press on that, and then that's how you save posts. And that is the best way to alter the algorithm. So how you can do is you press on that bookmark, hold it for about 3 seconds. It's gonna pop up, allow you to create an album, and create an album schoolwork, and then everything schoolwork you hold for 3 seconds, save it to that album. So that's the best way to change it, is to save posts that resonate with you. Then also comment with those people. Obviously don't just comment random things, but the things that you want to see more of, comment, like, engage with that content. And because social media's sole purpose is to keep you longer there, so they'll give you what you like. So what you engage with the most is what you'll see the most, and in that way you can build your own personalized social media experience that nourishes you, that grows you, that entertains you. Okay, so you do not need to sit there and let social media make you feel bad. You do not need to sit there and let them and consume whatever content they throw your way. You can alter the algorithm so that it serves you the best. And yeah, that's basically just a few. This was mainly about how you can change the algorithm to suit you. You don't have to consume whatever you are given. You have the power to change it, and to change whatever you consume. You have the power to decide, this is what I want to engage with, and this is what I want to consume. And yeah, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below if there's any other tricks that you have in how to alter the algorithm, or how you've changed the algorithm, and how your Instagram experience is after you try any of these tips. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.